G'day GC fans, welcome back. Today's episode is about me doing a saltwater tank and yeah, seeing what we can do. Stay tuned. G'day guys, I hope everybody's well. I know we're in this isolation, we don't know what to do. We just gotta hang in tight and see what we can do. I know it's a bit boring. All I've been doing is just cleaning up my tanks and doing things around the house. So there's really not much we can do. I haven't been taking my boat out, and only last week I only went fishing at night time. So yeah, we just got to hang in tight. So all I've been doing is just cleaning the tanks, and that's why I'm going to build a saltwater tank. So fish that I catch from the ocean, I can put them in my tank, feed them up, and yeah, and have fun with it. Just stay tuned and just keep watching and you'll see how I do it. Alright guys, I've got a 4-foot tank. I've got gravel, and you can see it's a bit dirty, so I'm just gonna about to clean it, pick up all the gravel and see if I can put it in this bucket, and I'm gonna go and make it into a saltwater tank. This used to be a freshwater. This used to be a freshwater tank, and I'm going to turn it into saltwater tank. So there's a difference between a saltwater tank. Now the saltwater tank that I'm going to build is when I go fishing and the fish are big enough, I might put them in here. So it's not like a marine with, you know, clownfish. So just a basic normal saltwater tank. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I've just taken some of the gravel. It's a bit of a mess. You just gotta take your time, no rush, and once it's all done, I might clean the window, and then I might put a darker background in so the fish stands out more, and yeah, so that's how we're going to do it. Keep watching. Okay, I got most of the gravel out. As you can see, it's pretty dirty. It's probably all the fish's waste. Glass needs a good clean, so I'll continue on doing it, and then you'll see the results. I might give it a good clean and clean the background. It's got molds, yeah, and then it'll look fantastic, guys. I've taken most of all the rocks out, just little bits. So I'm going to use a trusty vacuum to clean it all out. Clean inside and outside. I'll use a window cleaner, but but I won't do the inside of the tank, I'll just do the outside. Once the water gets filled up, then I'll start doing a sponge clean, nice and clean sponge, and yeah, see how we go. There you go, guys, that's just stage 2 what I'm doing. So I just cleaned all the windows, a bit murky, but that's inside, so that's from all the calcium of the water, so that's all good. But I'm actually happy. I don't want to build another rock feature down the bottom. I want to sort of leave it bare, makes it easier to clean, and yeah. So now I'm going to go and put the backing. Alright, I went to these bargain shop and I got myself 2 sheets of dark blue. It looks like black on the screen, but it's dark blue for the backing. I usually paint my tanks, but yeah, there's not much room, and it's a bit crowded with all the other tanks that I've got, so I might just put this, and I bought myself some double-sided tape, and let's get started. And there's my backing, guys. Pretty easy. The sheets only cost me about $4 each. I just got 2 and some double-sided tape, and that's it. It's all stuck on the back, so looks nice and neat, and it's got a nice background instead of seeing the colour bomb. And yeah, so that's pretty good. And situations like this, when it's really hot, guys, you need a nice cold beer. And I'll show you what the next step is. Cheers. I just connected the hose from my big tank. I've got about 3 of them, and one that I've used just for water for my tanks. And you're probably wondering, hang on a minute, why is he using tap water? Okay, I used to go and at the jetty, used to have heaps of buckets and used to get the water from there, but stay tuned and I'll show you how I do it. Alright guys, once we've finished and filled up the water, at the end I'm just going to give the glass a nice clean inside. I've got my fingerprints all over it. Now the other thing that I use, and some of you guys might laugh at this.
Oh, I get it.
Okay, sponge bowl, it's not that funny. But what I use pool salt. And a lot of you might say, what? You use pool salt? I use pool salt in my saltwater tank if I'm catching fish from the ocean. I don't know how it works on marine fish and coral, so it might be a bit sensitive, so you've got to get special salt for those, but I use this and it works fine. It does the job, and it saves me a trip from going to getting water constantly. So this works fine for me. It's all natural, and I haven't had any problems with it. And usually you get about 20 kilos for $10, so it's a bargain. So especially the way things going on now with money wise and everything, so this is a good investment. So this is what I use, guys, so up to you. But I don't recommend it to use on marine because I don't know how it's going to affect. So most of all my tanks are just wild fish from the ocean that I kept, and they seem to be living fine. I had a tank almost 9-10 months, which I tried this out for the first time, and they're still living healthy, eating, and they're fantastic. So try this if you're going to do just a normal basic saltwater tank. When I put the salt water, I brought one of these little gadgets you can find on eBay or any actual pet stores. What it does, I'll open it up. What it does, it checks your salt level. So I'll just add some salt and I'll test it, and then I'll leave it for 2 or 3 days and I'll see how everything goes. You can see once I did the test and I put some salt, as you can see on the picture, it's pretty good. So I'm happy with that, and I'm just going to leave the tank running for 2 or 3 days, and I'll just let the current in the water just continue, and then I'll do another little test, and if everything's all right, then I can put a fish in if I catch any. Guys, thanks for watching, and that's how I do my saltwater tank. Okay, so I just want a big shout out to Patrick. I hope you're watching this video. This is what I do, and stay tuned. There'll be some more video from GC Fisherman, me of course. So stay tuned, and I know this isolation is very bad for all of us. Just stay safe, abide by the rules, do your 1.5 meter distance, and we can get through it. I know we can, and we can all hit out in the waters and enjoy our family, enjoy our time. And as I always say, hooroo, take care and enjoy. Oh,
I get it.
I'm laughing at you because I've got a new one. Hooroo, guys, and take care, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.